Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd's demo of Kerala NEET UG 2025 application process. This is for MBBS and BDS courses. The application is for multiple courses. Earlier they had the engineering application open up, the exams are over, pharma courses and a whole lot of veterinary sciences and a whole lot of courses are covered under a single application in Kerala. It is by KEAM, the authority. You would have gone to the website of CE Kerala and through KEAM you would have already gone through the application process if you are from Kerala. But in case you missed that out, Kerala has given an opportunity to apply for MBBS BDS courses. They usually do that after NEET UG 2025 results are out. So NEET UG results are out. So now they've opened up the application for all candidates. It is a very short 3-day time frame. In case you're interested, you can quickly go ahead and apply, and we're not sure whether they'll extend, but so quickly go ahead and apply. You need to go to the website CE Kerala. You need to go to the application link as well. Note that there are seats available for Kerala candidates. There are seats available under minority category for Kerala origin candidates, and there are also seats available for on an all India basis, both under NRI and under all India basis. Everybody, whatever we call open seats, where in self-financing colleges, 15% of seats in self-financing medical colleges in Kerala are available for all candidates across India. So such seats, if you're interested, you can go ahead and apply. The last date is 23rd, 12 p.m. 12 p.m. we expect it to be noon, so quickly you need to apply. And amount is for general category. If you're applying only for medical courses or only one of the courses, then usually you would apply for medical. We are primarily concerned about medical, considering medical over here. General category is 625. SC category is 250 and ST is no application fee. So you can go ahead to the home page over here. We'll show you the home page as well. Click on online application over here. It will take you to the online application page, and then you can go ahead and start registering over here. So click on the home page, click on online application, and then go ahead and click on the register here button. It will take you to the first page. Points to remember before you proceed: it is basic points on what is a registration, what is a filling up application. You will do a basic registration initially with your basic details like mobile ID, email number, etc. That will give you the basic application number, and then you proceed on to fill the actual application. This is how every part of the application will be there in most of the state counselings. And you pay the application fee, and after paying the application fee only, you will upload the images and certificates. At the end, after uploading all the images and certificates and submitting the application, please print the acknowledgement page. Two things you need to have at the end. One is your application number. Remember your application number always. Any error anywhere, you will need the application number or application ID, and then you need to get your acknowledgement. After the application is complete, then only you will get the acknowledgement. That is the end part. That will happen after the payment of fee and uploading of images and certificates. Check the declaration after you proceed. You click on proceed for declaration. After checking the declaration, please note that you have a email ID and mobile number. This email ID and mobile number should be there with you till the end. It might be your parents, yours, but don't go to a net center and provide an email ID or mobile number of that person. You will have to depend on them for any notification. If there is an issue in the entire application form, there is some upload required, they will only get the message. So please don't provide somebody else's number. Take a number if it is required. That is very, very critical as well. So proceed for registration. Check all these declarations and proceed for registration. Registration form looks like this. You have to do a simple registration like we mentioned. You start with the name of the candidate as in the 10th certificate. Not very clear, not in Aadhaar. Edit the name. Editing the name will not be permitted after you do the basic registration. In case you miss out on the basic registration, you might be able to do another registration, but after doing the basic registration, filling the form, you will have to come back, and CE Kerala clearly says that only one application form needs to be filled. So just check if it is as per 10th and go ahead. Enter the date of birth, mobile number, confirm mobile number, email address, confirm email address. Please check the email address multiple times. A small error can cost you because you might not be receiving emails. Similarly, phone number, anyways, you will get the OTP, so you will be able to confirm that. Enter the access code and then move on to the next one. You will have the registration confirmation. Check date of birth, mobile number, email address. Note that you haven't got any OTP till now. So you confirm here, it will take you to the next page and you will receive the OTP. So here you will enter the OTP. The OTP will say that this reference number will be there. Whatever is mentioned in this page in the website, that reference number will be here, and you can also enter your OTP over here and then submit. If you didn't receive it, you can resend the OTP and submit it. It's like any basic registration. Once you do that, it will say registration completed. Which one is completed? Step 1 is completed. Step 1 is the registration step which has been completed, and then you get your application ID over here, and that will be your final confirmation. Welcome, and your name will be there. Please note the application number, and this application number please note down. That will also be available as a this one, and that is also be available as a message. You will get a message similar to this with the application number as well, that you will have to keep with you and save it. Fill application. Next step is go on to proceed to fill application. You can proceed to fill application at any point in time. You can always log out and come back to this page, and already registered candidate login, enter your password etc. you created over here, and then log in as well. If in case you forget everything, you will have an option of forget password etc. to go ahead. So now you can go ahead and fill the application. Second step, either through same flow or go log out and log in again at any point in time. You can save and then go back to at any point in time. Fill application, start fill application, select the course. Right now we are not looking at architecture course, so we are going for medical and allied courses. Medical and allied courses would include medical, which is MBBS BDS, and also would include Ayush, BAMS, BSMS etc., and BUMS, homeopathy etc., and also include allied courses. Right now we are looking at MBBS BDS. Throughout the session we are only primarily going to show how to apply for MBBS and BDS. Save and proceed, click on save and proceed. If you want to go back at any point in time, you can go back here. Note that this download proformas will be there. This at the end, after filling your application, you can also download, or you can also download earlier. If you download the proformas at the end, it will also have your information, basic information for printing out and getting them signed. It is a basic proforma kind of. You can also directly go and get the same format from anywhere else. Save and proceed over here. Now we are in the fill application stage. So here you select your gender and nationality. Gender directly you can select. Nationality you will have to select. Nationality, there is some technical error. We have intimated we have intimated CE. They will come back with some confirmation. As of now, when you select the nationality as Indian, if you are an Indian, select nationality of India as Indian. Even if you are going to be sponsored by an NRI, you as a candidate will be Indian. You are an NRI, still you as a candidate is Indian. You have an Indian citizenship. So you can apply for NRI seats even if you select Indian. So don't get confused. Select Indian if you are an Indian national, or select OCA if you are an OCA national. Once you select OCA, what happens is you will have this particular pop-up, and there's still the nationality will show Indian. There is a confusion there. Ignore that and go ahead. As of now, for Indian, select Indian. Overseas citizen of India, select overseas citizen of India, and then for others, select others. If you are selecting others, if you are not an Indian, if you are not an overseas citizen of India, you are not eligible for apply for KEAM. Basically, foreign citizens who are not holding an OCA card, they are not eligible. Otherwise, any NRI will select Indian. If you are sponsored by an NRI, you will still select Indian. I don't have any connection with NRI. I am looking at government seats or self-financing seats. I will select Indian. I am a foreign passport holder, but I am an overseas citizen of India. I will select OCA. If you don't know what is OCA, it means you are not OCA. So forget that. And then go ahead. It is an individual and not the sponsor. Now we go on to the next page, which is next section, which is the nativity selection. After nationality, you select the nativity. Over here, you clearly see that there are 5 different categories. So OCA is straightforward. Whoever has selected OCA will select OCA. Keralite All India Services, Keralite NK1 and Keralite NK2. So Keralite is somebody who is of Kerala origin. Kerala origin is a person who was born in Kerala or whose parents were born in Kerala. So either your birth certificate or parents' birth certificate should be there. If your birth certificate or any of the other ones, SSLC, passport, etc., whatever is approved, or you can get a letter from the village office, etc., from the revenue department, that too is agreed upon. That list of certificates we will be mentioning it at the certificates upload when we come to the certificates upload. Now here Keralites include everybody who is of Kerala origin. We said that is based on birth. Now in case you are in the All India service, AAS officers children, basically All India services, IAS or IRS, you are in All India service and you are allotted to Kerala, you are from a different state. Even then you are eligible as a Keralite, but you won't have reservation. There is not much of a difference between this category and NK1, but still they will be applying as Keralites. They are eligible for state minority seats. Community reservation or minority seats is applicable for those who are Keralite, but not for AAS officers. They will not be eligible for Kerala community or minority reservation. Eligible for AAQ seats in self-financing colleges. AAQ is not the All India quota. 15% which goes to MCC. That is from government institutes. Kerala calls self-financing colleges in MBBS. Let us say there is a self-financing college, Somaville. In that particular college, 15% of seats will be available for on an all India basis. These are usually called open seats. Kerala calls it all India seats. So if I am from the state of Karnataka, I am eligible for this set of seats. Keralites are also eligible for this set of seats. That is just in addition, they are also eligible for NRI seats. Second set is non-Keralite category 1. Non-Keralite category 1 is basis this definition. We will be running an info guide. We will run you through all that during the info guide itself. Non-Keralite 1, those who have studied, those who have stayed in Kerala for 5 years, for a period of 5 years, etc. Those candidates would come under non-Keralites. They are not eligible for community reservation, but eligible for state merit seats as well as all the other seats, self-financing seats under NRI, IAQ and NRI. Non-Keralites are completely those who neither fall under this or under this. Basically, not of Kerala origin and not do not satisfy the NK1 criteria. Basically, not in defense forces, not resided in Kerala, not studied in Kerala. So those candidates will come under NK2. NK2 candidates are eligible for AAQ seats alone. You cannot get government seats. State merit seats will be government seats. Those you cannot get. Only in private institutes under AAQ or under NRI you will be eligible for these seats, and you are not eligible for community reservation at all. So here non-Keralite 2 are eligible for these medical colleges too, and we should be very clear about that. So usually other state candidates will be applying under NK2 if they are not under Keralite or NK1. Next, fill the application, take your father's names and mother's name. Basically same details: native district, educational qualification, occupation, etc. Same for mother too. This does not have much of a relevance except for giving the right name. Whether your native district is X, Y, etc. does not define your eligibility at all. Now next you move on to next step. If you have a guardian, then mention the guardian in case there is a legal guardian, because parents are unfortunately no more, then go ahead with the guardian part. Now enter house name, street name, post office, pin code, etc. This is for the communication details. Mobile number, give the communication details, mobile number. This is already this is the same as what you have already given. House name, street name and pin code, everything you can select. This can be any state, any district. This does not determine eligibility. You are of Kerala origin, you are in another country, that does not determine your eligibility. If you are of Kerala origin, you are from different state, that does not determine your eligibility. Kerala origin is based on birth only. Same as if communication address is the same as permanent address, check over here. And qualifying academic details is the next. Put your qualifying examination +2 or equivalent. Everybody has to select +2 or equivalent because that is a necessary qualification for all these courses. And then MBBS inclusive. And passed or appeared, obviously you would have passed the examination or appearing for the examination. Enter both. Right now everybody would have got the results, so pass the examination is what you will put. Board of study, select the board of study. All state boards are available, CBSE is available, check that. Registration number of the qualifying examination, this will be in your 12th examination certificate. Studied Sanskrit, yes or no? This is not relevant for MBBS as such. Studied Sanskrit might be relevant for Ayurveda courses for additional marks. That is what we see in the prospectus. For MBBS, anyways, if you have studied Sanskrit, you can do that. Select yes, otherwise select no. Have you applied for KEAM previous years? If you have applied, mention that. This is not going to determine your eligibility because I have applied for 4 times. There is not going to be any change in terms of what I will get. No ineligibility, etc. Applied, you can mention yes. Communal reservation details. This section will not be available for NK2 category or NK1 category, correct? Because they don't have communal reservation. We saw in NK1, NK2 category that they are not eligible for communal reservation. Who is eligible? Only Keralites are eligible. So this section will not be there for NK1, NK2 category. If you belong to Keralite, then you will have this section selectable. Otherwise, this will be blank. You will just have to select and proceed, save and proceed. It will be non-editable. If you belong to Keralite category, then you can select the particular community that you belong to, and father's community and mother's community you will have to select. Father's community and mother's community, if both are the same, then intercaste couple will mention as no. If both are different and this belongs to somebody who belongs to SC/ST, where one of the father is one of father or mother is SC/ST, and the other parent is not SC/ST, then it is an intercaste married couple where there are certain provisions, you need to provide a certificate, etc. So in that case alone, when both communities are different and one is SC/ST, then select yes over here and then proceed. That is when you will be able to upload the certificate if you are claiming SC/ST reservation. Now this community claim you can mention over here. What you claim is mentioned here. Community of father and mother is mentioned over here. Now again, complete this. Like we said, if you are eligible for monetary benefits or claiming reservation, then you will have to do add on the certificates required. Now other reservation details, please check all the other reservation details. For MBBS, what is relevant we have mentioned over here. For MBBS, degree holders in Ayurveda have seats, homeopathy have seats, BDS have seats, Siddha have seats. So these seats are available for MBBS courses. So if you have completed, you are already a doctor but you want to do MBBS, then these provisions are there. Or a doctor in Indian systems of medicine or Unani, then you can go ahead. Homeopathy, you can go ahead with this. Then you have nursing staff quota also, so you will have to select this. And then other degree holders, you can select this. This is only for BHMS course, but if you are interested in BHMS, then only you need to select this. You also have dependent of defense skilled, ex-servicemen, other categories within DK. Ex-servicemen are also available for MBBS. If you then you can select these. Note that these are only for Kerala candidates. These are not for non-Keralites. There is no reservation. This reservation does not apply for non-Keralites. And sorry, this decision does not apply for NK2 category. It is applicable only for Keralites or NK1 category if they are eligible, depending upon which they have completed. Now section fill application, you have other 3 special categories which are NCC quota and sports quota in Kerala. You can add this too. Note that you have ex-servicemen category as well, or children of ex-servicemen, that is based on priority. Dependent of defense skilled, DK category, or missed disabled, and then you also have NCC sports quota in Kerala. Now next is persons with disabilities minority quota and NRI quota. These PWD is across all government institutes have PWD reservation. If you are interested in PWD, you mention as yes. If you are eligible for PWD, mention yes. No need to upload the medical certificate for claiming reservation. Later they will notify. Nothing is to be uploaded now. Later they will notify saying you need to appear before the medical board of CEE. Wait for that. But keep checking regularly. They will ask you to appear and then they will automatically update it in the system. Minority quota, if you belong to Christian, Muslim, Jain, Buddhist, Sikhs, Parsis, mention that. If you belong to Christian and Muslim minority, you will have reservation in reservation in minority medical colleges, even maybe under NRI. So check on that, whether you have reservation within self-financing minority medical colleges. Let us say Karakoda Medical College. All those colleges might have reservation. So these you can always check. And claim for NRI quota for MBBS BDS. If you are claiming NRI quota, we'll have a separate session on the info guide where we will clearly mention who can fall under NRI quota, etc. If you are claiming, then mention yes. You can select the NRI claim too. There you can mention whether it is the sponsor is self or your parents is a sponsor or first degree relative, whoever is a sponsor. You can save and proceed. Clear definition of who can sponsor you is also mentioned. Next, if you select yes, you need to appear before the medical board for PWD, like I mentioned. Minority status, in case you are appearing as minority candidate, you will have to upload the minority certificate or caste certificate or non-creamy layer certificate. Note that within government seats and part of private seats, you have community based reservation or caste based reservation. There too you will have Muslim reservation, MU, etc., which is under SEBC, where creamy layer criteria is applicable. For those who do not come under creamy layer criteria, under self-financing institutes, minority institutes, you might have Muslim minority or Christian minority reservation. That is separate. Their creamy layer criteria is not applicable. Candidates seeking 15% NRI quota will have to upload all the NRI documents now itself. Later only they will ask you for the original certificates, etc., for verification at the time of admission. Some leeway might be given later in case you don't have your certificates. Check on that too. Don't miss out, but upload whatever is available. Later when they verify, they will get back to you on the certificates. By that time, if you have the certificates, that is sufficient. If you have selected yes, you can, like we said, this is the list of different people who can sponsor you: father, mother, brother, sister, husband, etc. Husband or wife can sponsor, which is different from All India Counselling. Please note that husband or wife cannot sponsor in All India Counselling. Here it is possible, and the next difference is that half brother, half sister, or adopted father, adopted sister can sponsor in Kerala, whereas in All India Counselling they cannot sponsor. Annual family income, and select the revenue district or Tahsildar. So just go ahead and select the details. This is required for possibly your fee concessions and other concessions that you need to provide, or even for other candidates, for family income up to 6 lakhs there is a concession. For general category candidates too, there might be a concession. Check on that. And then this is a refund account. This is not necessarily the account from which you pay the 625 rupees or whatever amount you're paying for application. In case later they ask for some amount, you make a payment to CE and then you want that refunded, like you pay the fee but join another institute later because you got upgraded in All India Counselling, Karnataka Counselling. All those refunds will come here. So give your account number, not somebody else's account number. Even if you are taking money and paying at that point in time from somebody, you will pay them later to them, pay it later to them. Kerala refund will come after the counselings are over. That needs to come to you and not to that individual. So please ensure that you get your account number here. It has nothing to do with from where you pay today's application fee or later fee. Where you need to get a reference refund is what you need to mention. Once you complete this, save and proceed, you will have the complete details of the application form. Take a printout, tick check one by one. We would ask you to take 15 to 20 minutes for this, and then go ahead and submit your application. Later you can take 15 to 20 minutes. You ask your son or daughter to check it to find out mistakes basically from the certificate details are right, date of birth details are right, everything you need to check, because you will not be able to submit another application and it is very difficult to go back and then correct etc and all. So please go ahead and check. Also check whether you have applied for all special reservations, all quotas etc, minority quota. Don't miss that out. You might not be able to add it later. Right now whoever has submitted their application earlier, like whoever has submitted their application before the March deadline, they are allowed to submit, edit their categories, add categories like NRI, minority etc now. So if you are already submitted, go through the edit application option and you can still edit it. Now cross check and then save and finalize. You can always go back and edit, but once you save and finalize, you will not be able to modify that. So please ensure that everything is checked and save and finalize. You move on to the next step. Fill application is over, registration is over. Step 3, pay application fee. Now again we are confirming, you don't need to do it in one stretch. You can log out and log in and do it, but the time is limited. It's very few days available. So please go ahead and confirm it. Application fee details, step 3, you click on pay application fee. You get this. Here it is clearly, this is the application fee that is available. Here you can see that it's 625 for all general candidates. SC, ST have a reduced fee, which is 250 for SC and no fee for ST, which is only for MBBS and BDS we are mentioning. Application fee to be paid. Then go ahead and make the online payment. Proceed to pay. Directly go here. You can pay it through credit cards or debit cards or not through net banking. We did not see the option of UPI over here. They could have given it, but you can select the banks and then go through net banking or go through your credit card or debit card. So go ahead, make the payment and submit. Once you submit, you will get this message. Usually CE Kerala does not have any issues. If there is an issue and it is not reflecting, if the timeline is near, please go ahead and submit again. You can claim it later. But if the application form is critical, don't think about the 625 rupees. Please submit it, even if it is very, very critical. 625 rupees is a lot of is not a low amount for many. We know that. Even then, the application form submission within the timeline is very critical. So go ahead and submit the application form, even if means extra payment. Don't wait till the last minute is what we are saying. Go ahead. Step 4, upload images. After the payment only, it will take you to step 4. Upload the photograph and upload the signature. Once you do both, clearly the pixels, the dimensions, the pixels and the size is provided. You can upload it as JPG. It is the same photo almost like what you have in NEET. The passport size similar to that. You can upload that. That will also be accepted. Then add the signature. Signature should be legible. You can also have the guidelines available. You can just check the guidelines too, and then finish upload images. You will see the signature and the photograph over here. Once you finish uploading the images, you will not be able to go back. So every section you can't go back after you complete. So ensure that the photograph and signature is right. You can always check whether it is your photograph, you uploaded your brother's photograph by mistake, etc. and then go ahead. Now we come to the upload certificates part. Here you have a guideline for upload certificate. On clicking this, it will open up a PDF. It will give you clear guidelines. We have also mentioned that over here against each one. This will not appear in the portal. This is just something that we have done based on the guidelines provided. File size, all of them are in PDF format. Images, photograph and signature were in JPG. All the files should be in PDF format, and all these files should be below 500 KB size, 10 KB to 500 KB. Multiple documents are there. I have a file where I have two certificates for basically my claim of let us say SEBC category, some SEBC category. I have two files, because two documents, because one is a community document, another is the creamy layer document. I have got it separately. In that case, both documents, one after the other, should be merged. Like first page, second page together have to be merged into a single PDF with 2 pages, and then you will have to upload that. Now this has to be done before uploading, before 26:12 p.m. Just go ahead. Documents of proof of nationality, like we have mentioned, it can be SSLC, birth certificate, passport copy, voter ID, or copy of OCA card. If OCA, you will upload your OCA card, because there is no other nationality claim over here. You are a different nationality anyways. Class 10 certificate, obviously 10 certificate, the same name should be in your registration form. Proof for nativity, for NK1 and NK2 NK3 and NK2, the proof of nativity can be different. See, for NK2, this is not a primary necessity. Any nativity is fine. They might have asked you to provide the nativity from or the certificates from your school. If possible, get it. Otherwise, whatever nativity form you get, you can always upload that. Later, if there is an issue, they will get back, because time is limited, we are saying. And otherwise, for the rest, BS birth certificate or SSLC or passport of either the candidate or the parent, because if it is Keralite, you have to show Kerala origin. So birth certificate, passport, or relevant page of SSLC certificate of candidate or parent. If you are uploading the parents, then a proof of relationship between the parent and candidate should be there. If passport already has your father's name, then that is sufficient. Birth certificate has father's name, that is sufficient. So you don't need to upload another proof. The corroborative proof is inside the certificate itself. So one birth certificate mentioning my father's name is fine. Father's name plus my father's birth certificate plus the birth certificate, if it mentions my father's name, that is also sufficient as a single document. Original certificate, in case AAS officers, certificate of birth is prescribed format by Revenue Authority. I don't have all these certificates. I don't have a passport, birth certificate, SSLC certificate. Then you have to go to the Revenue Authority and get the certificate. Proof of date of birth, you can still upload the same birth certificate, SSLC, or passport itself. That is sufficient. Non-creamy layer certificate, depending upon your community, you have to get your non-creamy layer certificate. SEBC community, non-creamy layer certificate is required. For educational purposes, it's required. Note that don't go get a certificate which says employment purposes or central government purposes. They very clearly mentioned only for educational purposes certificate is to be given. On the top, it will mention for educational purposes. That needs to be there. And intercaste marriage certificate, in case one of father or mother is SC/ST and you are claiming SC/ST category, then intercaste marriage certificates will be available. That's for monetary benefits or reservation benefits. For school admission register, extract should also be taken for intercaste marriage certificate. Migration certificate, in migration cases, proof of permanent residence should also be there. If you have migrated from some other place, then that needs to be there. If you have converted and then reconverted to Christianity and then reconverted, let us say, then that notification, Suddhi certificate, etc. needs to be there. You would know that if you have converted. Income certificate, this is for fee concession. This is an additional certificate beyond the non-creamy layer certificate. If it is pure fee concession for family income with as against a non-creamy layer certificate. Certificate claiming ex-servicemen, defense personnel killed in action, etc. All those certificates need to be from the respective authorities. Those certificates are also available. Our info guide has all the details. Certificate for claiming other categories, you need to upload the let us say you have completed BAMS, you are applying for MBBS, you have to upload the BAMS certificate. Similarly, for every other quota, nursing quota, etc., whatever is eligible, you are eligible for. I think only 1 or 2 are eligible for MBBS seats. 1 or 2 MBBS seats are available in 1 or 2 categories only. That you need to upload. Children of registered fishermen or those who are inmates of Sri Chitra home, etc., there is special concession available, we know that. So for that you need to upload that certificates. Sanskrit study certificates need to be uploaded for BAMS primarily, for getting into BAMS primarily. Proof of minority quota, note that here you would upload a certificate which is a non-creamy layer certificate. Let us say I belong to the Muslim minority community. I might be eligible for MU if I fall under the non-creamy layer. These are state government institute seats as well as private institute seats which come under state merit for either under the government quota. Now there are also minority category quotas which is a different set of seats. For that, in minority institutions alone, these categories will come under all institutions, not necessarily minority institution. A government medical college will also have MU category, but here under Christian minority, you will have only under Christian minority institutions. But in self-financing colleges, all of them, the 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs fee structure colleges, there you can opt for minority. You need not be a creamy layer here. Documents for NRI, all the documents put together, we will have a separate info guide session on this. All the documents put together, put it together and then share it. Note that the job of the individual should be there. NRI sponsor should be there in the visa or the passport, or you need to get a job certificate from the employer. And also you need to have a proper sworn affidavit as well, that you need to get from get it done by the signed by the particular NRI sponsor. Then once you upload the certificates, all the certificates will be available like this. Note that certificates 1 to 4 will be required for everyone. The rest of the certificates based on whether you are claiming something or not. These certificates you can always upload. After upload, if you can view it, in case the certificate is wrong, you can remove it and re-upload something else. Till the time you submit the final, do the final submission, you can always continue this. Only for proof of nativity and non-creamy layer certificate, there will be an additional confirmation check. I have seen clause 6 and I have uploaded it as per nativity proof. Uploaded nativity is not an Aadhaar card, because many people upload the Aadhaar card, they have done this. So nativity you have to upload. We already mentioned what are the different nativity proofs over here. Clearly upload only those, not Aadhaar card. Aadhaar card is not a nativity proof. And similarly, non-creamy layer certificate, date of issue of certificate, till that you will have to check, and educational purpose certificate alone has to be uploaded. Once you do that, you can go ahead and confirm, and then once you confirm, you have to click on the submit button. Once you submit, you will not be able to go back, and after submitting, you will have acknowledgement page is available for printing. Print acknowledgement will be here, and uploaded certificates can always be viewed. Save these two. Your application number needs to be there with you. That will also be there in the acknowledgement. Save this, send it as an email to you itself, or save it in Google Drive. Always better, because at some point in time you will say that my laptop, I downloaded it, my laptop in the net center, I left it there, etc. Always immediately take 10 minutes, upload it into Google Drive or email. It will take 1 minute only. That is always beneficial. You will have the name of the candidate, date of birth, and the application number over here. This is your reference till the end. This is final confirmation that you have done the entire process. You don't need to send any documents online. And hope this was helpful. Even other state candidates can apply under open seats. Kerala candidates will have a distinct advantage, especially the self-financing institute's fee is lesser compared to other states too. So you can go ahead and apply. In case you have any queries, you can always call us as a subscriber. We'll help you out. Thanks to Abhisha Johnson and the team for preparing this entire presentation. Hope this was useful. You can also leave your comments or queries, as comments. We will try to respond to maximum comments possible. Thanks a lot for watching.